Welcome to Crown College. I am going to be your tour guide, Harry, as in Harry Potter or Harry Styles, he, him pronouns. And right here, it is the Crown Loop. The Crown Loop is where most of you guys will be offloading your stuff to move into the Crown dorms. Most of you guys. So, past the Crown Loop, there is the Crown entrance. And there's going to be two very important buildings for the Crown entrance. One of which is the Crown admin room. Crown admin room is if you need to talk to your counselor, maybe face to face, here's the place. If you can't do email or do Zoom, this is where they're going to be available. And the next most important building is not the gatehouse, it's more of the mailroom. And the mailroom is where you'll be getting most of, well, your mail. And I use it a lot personally because I have a lot of Amazon orders. So it'll be sent inside right here. And inside the Crown mailroom, there is a lot of mailboxes. And these mailboxes aren't very big. So don't worry, you're not gonna stuff your favorite items in a really small mailbox. They will be at the teller. The teller is not available right now since it is before school starts. But when it does start, there will be a teller there where you have to present your ID, and they'll put in your ID number. So if you give them your ID number, it'll go a lot faster, and they'll give you your large package. So let's go to the Crown Courtyard. Welcome to Fireside Lounge. It is right in front of the entrance. You might have seen it from the last clip. In the Fireside Lounge, there are quite a few amenities, one of which being a TV that you can hook up your laptop to. The windows are a bit shuttered because there is a meeting going on in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to be shouting right outside of it, but inside of it, it is a perfect place to study. With hooking up that laptop to that TV, you'll be able to stream a lot of things, such as homework, Jackbox, Among Us, who knows. And inside the Fireside Lounge, there's also tables, nice comfy couches. There's actually a story for one of those couches, but you're gonna have to ask me later about that. Whiteboards that you can draw on. They tend to survive the entire year, which is kind of surprising. And there's two vending machines. But I'm afraid to say that this college is a Pepsi college. So if you're a Coke addict like me, I'm sorry, you're thin out of luck. You're gonna have to buy them. I know, I hate it. So right here, we've made it to the Crown Courtyard. In the Crown Courtyard, there will be a lot of events posted right here, such as the Crown tours, like the night hike, where you'll be going out to the entrance, and you will be starting out here, for example, like the nature reserve hike, starting here. A lot of things centered around here because it's a very central place, right in front of the dining hall. This dining hall, I heard, is getting its third Michelin star this year. Yeah, so only the best food in the Crown dining hall. And anyways, you don't really have a lot of a choice. If you want to go to the 9 and 10 dining hall, it's literally uphill both ways. And if you want to go to the Callouts Stevenson dining hall, it's a long way down and a long way back up. But allegedly, Crown dining has the best food, in my opinion at least, out of all the dining halls. Right next to the Crown dining hall is Banana Joe's. Banana Joe's was not open last year, I'm afraid to say, and it won't be open, I think, till winter quarter. But about Banana Joe's, I heard, allegedly, it is a 4-star Michelin knockoff of In-N-Out. So, once it opens, check it out. I heard it's really good. So now that we're done with the Crown Courtyard session, we'll talk about the Crown Tower. And welcome to the Crown Clocktower for all your timekeeping needs. It is a very important landmark in the Crown College because, well, it's probably the tallest thing in this campus. And to my right is the faculty offices. If you ever have a class that takes place in Crown or Merrill, your teacher might have an office right here. So if you ever need to talk to them about your homework, projects, late projects, this is the place to go. And right under me is the entrance to the lower quad. And this is the Crown Library right below me. The Crown Library is a pretty modest selection of books that you may get to use. So if you do need any more, a bigger collection, I may say, you will have to go to the McHenry Library, which is down the hill. And this is the Crown Classrooms. The Crown Classrooms is pretty much exclusively where you'll take your Crown Core classes. If you have a Crown Core class, right here. And just below this bridge is the entrance to the upper quad. Let's check it out. And welcome to the entrance of the upper quad. Down this hill, you might see some picnic tables. These picnic tables are a really good spot if you want to study. And further down, on the left, there is a stairway down towards the bus stop. And to the right will be how you'll be getting to 9 and 10. So let's check out the upper quad buildings. Right here is Harvey House. Harvey House is one of the buildings, first buildings you'll see of the upper quad. And right next to Harvey House is the Callouts House. Let's see more. Welcome to the upper quad grassland. It is probably one of the few only flat spaces in Crown College. So this is a very popular spot for hangout, for events. I think like for an ice cream event actually will be held right here, and also a movie projector event. And right behind me is the Maxwell House. The Maxwell House, nothing so special about its upper quad. And to the left is the Leonardo House. And that's it for upper quad. So let's check out lower quad. Welcome to lower quad. This is where it was last year actually. This building right here is Galileo, where I was for my freshman year. So many memories, Yeah, here's a story. One time, I think it was halfway through the year, in each of these levels, there is a common shower. And I lived on the second floor. The second floor tends to be tortured a lot, which is kind of sucky because second floor gets it the worst, in my opinion. And in that second floor bathroom, there is a common trash bin. That trash bin is meant for toiletries, no food, but, well, someone put food in there, rotting food. That rotting food, holy cow, that stuff was stinky. Like lethal stinky. And it happened for several days, and it was low key. It was like a gas attack, to be honest, because there was people closing their doors, barricading it. Oh my gosh, yeah. Quite the excitement. Oh, look, a squirrel. Yeah, in lower quad, we do get blessed with a lot of wildlife. It's a bit more cramped than it is in upper quad because there's not a lot of flat space. So instead, there's a lot of vegetation. So if you have rooms on this side, you'll be blessed with views of the tree. And so, welcome to Galileo! And next to Galileo is the Roosevelt House. Right down this way is probably the most efficient way to get to the Stevenson and Cowell, dining hall. Wow, else will we go there? Gym? Gotta be kidding me. Or Crown people. And right down next to the entrance towards that downhill path is the Descartes House, down there at the very bottom. And right next to Descartes is Gauss House. So if you live there, probably have the least amount of vegetation around you. And that is the lower quad. Down this way is the lower quad, and right there is the Roosevelt House before you go ask your questions. This grassy patch, it's actually probably one of my favorite places to take a picture of deer, because that is my favorite animal. And right in front of that grassy patch, downhill is another way to get to Stevenson and Cowell if you want to do some gym stuff, maybe dining hall. If you for some reason don't like our dining hall food, which is a bit weird. And up this hill is the Merrill Cultural Center. I know it says Merrill, even though we're Crown, this is probably the main event spot for big events indoors. And we share it with Merrill right here, and this is one of the entrances. Right now it's closed because there's something going on, but I rest assured during the year there will be a lot of things happening. Let's check out the Merrill grass. Welcome to the other side of the Merrill Cultural Center. To my left is the Baobab Lounge. That is basically the Fireside Lounge for Merrill, but you're free to use it. They're not going to kick you out. And down the stairs is the Merrill Grass Patch. Just like the Upper Quad Grass Patch, it is probably one of the fewest grass flat locations in the, well, Merrill location. And that's where a lot of events would happen, maybe some movies. It's where a lot of Merrill events will happen. And to my right is Viva's. Viva's used to be open last year. Don't know about it this year because of complications, but it served as also a COVID testing site. And, you know, every day I get questions. And it's funny because it's not even move-in day for most people, but I still do get it. Where is the housing office? And it's just so simple, so easy to find it. You can't even miss it. So, let's check it out. And welcome to the housing office. Down here, in the most obvious place possible, they put the housing office for both Crown and Merrill. And on my right is the stairs. You're not supposed to use the elevators, but we use it for dramatic effect. So when you move in, you're going to need your card, and you'll find it right here. Welcome to Crown. I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you.